Okay, let me see here. Perfect. Set this. Okay, so we are going into module 4, and this is about getting your domain and email address set up, your business domain and email address set up. All right, so the information, like I've been telling you over and over and over again, the information that you put out for your business has to be the same. It has to show that your business is credible, and that's why we are in the Big Business Bootcamp, right? So there are no big businesses out there that do not have a domain and an email set up for their business. If you go to Walmart and you're looking at Walmart and you say, hey, I got to ask Walmart a question, you send them an email. It's going to go to info or customer service at walmart.com. When you go to the website, it's going to be www.walmart.com. That is showing that that is a credible business, and that is how you, as a small business, need to be set up. So when your email address has Gmail, Ymail, AOL, and all these other non-domain name email addresses, it is showing that you are not credible, and that's what we are here to change. We are here to set you up the right way. So what we're going to do is I'm going to jump right into this and show you how to go about setting up your domain name and your email address through Google. Google seems like it's our best bet right now. Google's our best friend. So I'm going to show you how to do that through Google. And what you're going to do is you are going to go to, you can either go to G Suite. Right now they just switched over, so it's workspace.google.com. Workspace, one word, .google.com. When you come into here, this is what you're going to see. Google Workspace. It's going to have all their pricing and everything, but what you need to do is go to Get Started. Okay? And if you have not already downloaded the checklist, make sure you get that checklist downloaded, because that's going to tell you exactly what you need to put in here. Like everything from now on forward is going to come off of this page of information that you've set up for your company. All right? This is all the paperwork taken care of, and you're going to be using that going forward. So we start with, what is your business name? All right. I didn't tell y'all, but I'm kind of like building out a new business for myself with you guys, and I'm going to drop that today with you guys. I am personally, I am getting a office space, and part of it is going to be called the Legacy Business Hub, which I will be having basically renting out business offices, but on top of that, being able to have conferences and do business seminars and, teach this class in person. And it's all going to be at the Legacy Business Hub. Don't tell nobody. You could tell everybody, but I'm excited. So when you type in your name right here, make sure it's the name that you are going to be filing with the Secretary of State. So the name that you picked out, we're going to put that name in here and put LLC after it. Once we are done with this module, we can move on to file our LLC, and that's what we're going to be doing. So this is basically setting the business name up with Google so you can have your domain. All right. So if I would personally, it's going to ask for a number of employees. Let's just say 1 or 2. And we're going to project out 2 to 9 as of right now. Just in case you need to add somebody later that has access to your Google Suite account or your emails, or you need to set up a second email, you have that set up basically. All right, so put in your contact information. I am Sabrina Green. They can email me at your personal address right now. So you can use your personal address for this part, your current email address, and hit continue. Do you have a business domain? So if you already have a business domain, you can go ahead and put that in there, but we do not have one. So we're going to say, no, we need one. And this is the domain that you need to get set up. So this is how we're setting it up. So we're going to search domains here. So search your what your search the name of your business here. It's going to give you some different things that you can try. I wanted to do Legacy Biz Hub just because I didn't want it to be so long. So this is a crucial part of picking your website name. How much does this website name cost? All right. So it's telling you right here, if I choose Legacy Biz Hub, it is going to be available for $12 a year. Now, sometimes you see, websites that cost, $600 or they cost $100. I've seen some at $1,000 or more just because that is a big website name that a lot of people have tried to purchase or they've been searching that name. So you've got a lot of people already coming to that name. So, this name right here is going to make a big difference with how much it costs per year. Now, if you get something, you search your name and it says that it's like $900 or something crazy and you don't want to pay that, try changing up the name in the middle. So try changing up, you can hit the back button and try to change that up to get to where your available price per year is $12. Okay, that's the minimum I've seen is $12 a year. All right. So you will use this domain to set up your Google Workspace, create your professional email addresses, and sign into Gmail, Google Docs, Google Calendar. So this is basically setting up a big hub for your business. So you're not only going to get your domain, you're going to get your email, you're going to get Google Docs, a Google Drive, Google Calendar, and so much more. So just make sure you like the website that is coming up, okay? You would be able to purchase that domain after you create this workspace, and I'm going to show you how to do that also. So I'm going to go forward and put this in there. We're going to put in the address of the company here. So hold on one second. Let me type that in there. Hit next. You can opt in or opt out of this. It's up to you. I'm going to hit no thanks. All right, so this is the username. Now you can choose customer service at your domainname.com. You can choose info. You can put your name, Sabrina, at legacybizhub.com. I like to do one. I like to do like help or info. And then if I need one later for my personal use, then I'll go back and say, okay, this is going to be directly to me. So I'll put Sabrina at the domain name. And then you put in your password and set that up. All right, so once it comes on, then you'll be able to see that. So review your payment plan, try Google Space for 14 days. Okay, so you do get a 14-day trial with this. Now, what I want you to understand is that if you do not pay this $6 per month, after that 14 days, they will stop you from being able to access any mail, any drives, anything that goes along with that website, okay, with that domain name, with that email. So just make sure that you're putting a credit card on file so that you can keep this going, because it does need to be something that is active as you go through with your business and getting credit accounts and all that. So after you hit the next button, so you get the business starter. So the business starter is basically the email address. So you pay monthly for the email address, but then for the website, you pay yearly. Okay, so your annual plan will begin August the 8th, and it will renew every year. All right. So it has all the information there. Then you would put in your credit card or debit card here, and then make sure that address is the same. And then you can have it automatically renew. You can make the domain registration private. So I want you to register my domain. You can register with Google Domains or you can register it with GoDaddy. It is really up to you, okay? So once that is done, then you would hit agree and continue. Okay, so once you get through that, it's going to give you all these terms and conditions, registration stuff. let's see. Let's go back. All right. So once you have that taken care of, you can go ahead. It says your Google Workspace has been created. Go to your admin console and close these out. If it lets me keep going. It's taking a second. All right. This is what your Google admin console looks like. So in here, you can manage your domains. You can change your billing information. And then you can add users. So let's go into update. Let's go in. Let's see. Add user. So right now, there is only one user in this account. If you end up needing to add more users, more email addresses, then you would just come into add user, put in that person's name. So I can put in my name, and then it could be Sabrina at legacybizhub.com. Automatically generates a password, and you can just add this user. Okay, so actually should just show up there. Let's see. Let's refresh this. There it goes. So now there's two people, two different addresses. So I'm going to delete this one because every time you add a user, it adds $6 to your account. So let's go ahead and delete that. Oh no, you don't want to transfer anything. Cancel. I just want to delete it. How about that? Delete. Okay, so we're going to transfer everything over to that one. Let's just say don't transfer data. There you go. All right, so we only have this one. So the main email address for this account is the help at Legacy Biz Hub. Okay, the next place we're going to go to is if you go back to the home page, it's going to take you here. If we go into apps, I like to come into the app area and go to Google Workspace just because they give you so many apps that you can choose from. And this is just a list of apps that Google has, okay? Email services, okay. So this is just a list of them. Google Meet, groups for businesses, your Gmail, your Google Docs. If any of these services are not working, it's because it's not turned on. Okay, so you can come into here and turn this information on or off if you don't want it on. So you can go to off here. But I like to have them on because you just never know what Google service that you're going to need for this email. So these are all a list of stuff that you can use. Okay. The next part, if you go back to the home screen, so the other part is just making sure you know how to get into your billing. So billing is on the side here, your payments and subscriptions. So it shows your account. You can view your invoices, view your payment history. So let's view invoices. Going back to subscriptions. Okay, so it shows you annual plan here. It shows you the flexible plan for the Google Workspace Business Starter. So that is basically what you need in here. And then billing, you can update your information also. Right here, when we start paid service, it's going to take in the information. Okay, so the other thing is once you activate, like you can go into your Google and log into your account. Okay. I use a different program that helps me. So you can log into your workspace here, and here's your new welcome emails. Come on. Here's your new welcome email. So you're able to see this account once you get started. Now you officially have an email address that is clicked into your domain name. The domain that I had is legacybizhub.com. And this is actually not going to be set up, right? It's not going to be set up yet. But when we come back into our Google Workspace, we are actually able to set this up. We're not going to do this right now. I'm going to show you probably later how to move your domain over to a website. We're going to create a actual landing page later. But I just wanted to see that now this is officially my new website. I've created my new domain name for my website, and I can actually come back and create a website where whenever they put in that Legacy Biz Hub, it's going to come into my personal website, okay? So that is basically how you set your business up and how you set up your domain, your email, all in one place, and now you have like the whole entire Google suite for your business. We are going to go on to filing your LLC next, which is awesome. We're going to get some stuff taken care of and filled out, and that will be our next step. All right. So I'll see you guys in the next video.